Good morning. Uh-oh. Already starting off a lost connection. Oh, Lord, have mercy. It says lost connection, but good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon for some of you, that is. I'm running. I forgot I was on I went live on Mrs. DSal NorCal. I forgot to do 3. Oh well. Asked for my phone number for the story yesterday. Oh, good for you. Did you feel good doing that? You're way over there. I'm running for y'all. Hi guys. Grandpa's still sleeping. But as you see with the video that I posted today, woo, he had me up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. YouTube, you did not get that one today. You might get it on a different day. I gotta because people steal our videos, I try to move them around and stuff because, of the scammers out there. Do you know one of the scammers, just so you know, one of the scammers, the Dan Salinger scammer, the one with Grandpa and they're all interconnected for the most part. One of my friends said one of them reached out to her and she did some investigating and they're all kind of interconnected with the same person. One of them actually messaged Dan. One of them messaged him, didn't say anything, just put a heart, taunting him. Can you believe that? Hi Douglas. Hi Darls. How are you, Charles? How you doing, bruh? Oh shit. No way, Charles. You're alive. It's always something, is it not? But I'm glad you're here with us. Everybody was asking about you. Cindy too. It's freezing. What's Dan doing? Last time I looked, while I was pooping, he was editing a video. Yes, and nothing happens. I know, Brenda, it's horrible. But the nerve, ooh, and it's so cold. The nerve of that guy or that woman, whoever it is, to send a message to Dan. Dan came out laughing. He said, look at the nerve of this guy messaging me with a heart. You're taunting him, wanting him to respond to him. Hi, Tabitha. Charles, we're glad you're here. I know when you were messaging me the other day, everybody's like, where's Charles? 45 now, but it was, yeah, we're not even, I don't think, at 45 yet, fat boy. Hi, Aubrey, how are you? Yeah, they suck. Can you sue them? I don't think so. We should send Pierogi. Who's Pierogi? Let's do it. It's cold. Hi, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's see. What's up for the debate today? Couple things. I got my comments. We always have to do, hi, Chis. We have to do a morning review of comments because it never ceases to amaze me. And I'm going to tell you about a guy that I follow. Yes, we will never ask for money, y'all. So just on the new video, I saw you were starting GSR this morning. You make me chuckle. I love it. Hi, Liam. Hello, Angela. 6 inches. Kim, every time y'all talk about inches, it makes me go down, 6 inches versus 8. Well, I'll take 8, thank you. But, snow. I would take 6. Bruh, I can't. Anybody else do that? Is it just my dimension, mine? Thanks, Bato. Okay, so a quick rundown of the 3 top comical comments of the morning. Somebody diagnosed me with bipolarity. Yeah. Is that a word? Any medical people out there? Bipolarity told me she loved watching my videos. She's been here for a long time, and well, she sees potential bipolarity, and just to take it from her, that I should seek help. Thank you. Thank you. Bipolarity. No, I used her word back. Bipolarity. So y'all watch out for that bipolarity. And that I should take her advice, because she's a retired Phys D. A Phys D. But she loves watching us. Huh? Who? What? GSR. Did you come across on my live yesterday? Chris, do we remember what that name was of the guy that I was reading the lengthy, the too many words trying to sound intelligent, but he sounded like a dun-ta-dun. Albert. Did you see the video? GSR, since you like to troll and get your rocks off on the idiots out there. His name was, oh yeah, that's right. No, Arthur. Arthur, I think. Not Albert. Arthur. Arthur, my brother. My main squeeze. If you're watching out there, if you're later watching, listening to me, Arthur, stop talking. Put it in a nutshell. Stop using important words like you know how to put them together. A wordy winner, or a wordy whiner. Arthur, can you hear me? Arthur, tone it down a little bit. The words you were using did not do anything but confuse me, because it didn't make any sense. So try harder next time. This is about the third message you have left me on my lives. Are you not brave enough to come on here and face to face with me? I would love to include you on my platform without my BS that I spew every morning, but yet you watch it. Cha-ching, cha-ching. While the chase is on, like the heat, I dumped it on. So, my friend calls the people who have issues and seem quite special in their writing and behaviors at dun-ta-duns. So, we are going to call him a dun-ta-dun, right? A dun-ta-dun. I'm getting liver and onions off the hospital. Ew! Charles, don't eat that shit. Hi, Jerry. Welcome back. Anywho, dun-ta-dun. There's a lot of dun-ta-duns out there. Yes. By the way, all you dun-ta-duns out there who like to use mental illness as an attack, it's stupid. Don't do it. That's an automatic block from me. Because I don't play around with something so serious. Dumplings for everyone. I'll take some. I forgot. I was reading comments on this main page, and I forgot to switch it. So, Brandon, do your research, honey bunny, sweet child of mine. Using 90-year-olds for fame over his difficulties for advertisements is sick. I'm not using anything for advertisements. Trust me, I would rather not be doing it for money or for fame. However, I'm doing it, and therefore I'm posting it. Dun dun dun. He does extreme verbal diarrhea, plop plop, fizz fizz. Disney girl, YouTube girl, hang tight, hang tight. Again, the dun-dun-duns out there saying that exploitation at its finest. Let me tell you something. Caregiving stuff, it's not something I thought, ooh, Dan, let's take your dad in. I think we can get famous and rich off of TikTok, YouTube, and the likes. I think that's our path to riches, royalty, and fame. What do you think? Well, I think that's great. Shit. Let's sell his house, his car, and let's use the old man. Yes, seems quite logical. Jacko, thank you. They do think that. Yes, Michelle, I had somebody stupid. I have people all the time tell me I'm bipolar, and that I should seek help, and I don't find humor in attacking mental illness. So, anywho, yeah, sounds like a great plan, right? No, it was totally accidental that we began the exploitation. Totally accidental. We started making money because of the exploitation. Also, the Wall Street Journal ads, the Alzheimer's Symposium Summit Conference that Dan's speaking at, being invited on behalf of TikTok to come to Washington, D.C., AARP, and the countless other things. Yes, that's what exploitation gets you. So, yeah, yes, we couldn't have planned it any better ourselves.
What are you talking about?
Idiots. Dun-dun-duns.
What?
In a discussion with a follower, she said, oh, you're one of those worder people. Verbal diarrheas.
You ever watch this panty try-on that's on YouTube?
The who?
Panty try-ons. They have these girls that they try on different panties. You ever watch those videos?
What the fuck are you watching?
I'm just saying, there it is. I'm not watching it. I just
How
saw
the
it
hell
pop
do you
up.
have, conveniently, it popped up on your channel?
I don't know why, but it popped up. I'm just asking if you've ever seen them. It's called a panty try-on. Maybe we should try that. What do you think?
I mean, what the fuck comes up on your feed? Do you realize your phone hears the things you talk about, right?
Yes.
So those have to be your conversations with Zach and Moose.
I don't know where they're from.
They're
there.
from your,
They're there.
yeah, I've never seen them. Sherry P has never seen them.
Have you guys seen
Now
the panty try-on
Goodman,
videos?
Goodman wants to know.
It just got panty try-on on YouTube. And you can see all sorts of different variety of, you have to go out and shop for your girlfriend or your wife. It's very innocent. If you need to shop for your girlfriend or your
So,
wife,
Fat Boy's
how do
asking-
you find out what to get?
Okay.
You need to watch the videos
So, Fat
that
Boy-
you know what to buy.
So, Fat Boy's asking, is it you that wants to film you trying on the panties?
No, I could do just about anything, but
And-
I would prefer to, I'd prefer it to be other female bodies. Male bodies, to me, don't quite do it in panties.
People want to know when you're going to try on the briefs.
What briefs?
Lord.
Oh, panties.
Dan, get the fuck out of here.
All right, I'm just saying, panty try-on.
YouTube, Mike Goodman. Type in panty try on. So here's the thing. How do you know if it fits? So your phone picks up on shit, right? I occasionally, Chris said all in the name of research.
It's all, of course, it's the name. You keep asking to buy things. I want to be prepared. I don't jump into things blindly.
Chris said thanks
I
for
thoroughly
the
check them
Chris
out.
said thanks for the tip, but he will not be watching them. Wink, wink.
Absolutely. It's something you don't want. You don't,
Goodman's still harassing me.
don't let the
What's
surprise
the
out.
specific research keyword that I used to pull that up on my phone.
My advice is not to let your significant other know. That way they can be completely surprised
Just
with
shows
the
up.
box
Right.
from, you know, Victoria's Secrets or wherever it comes from. And it could be Amazon. Just don't let them know until you surprise them.
Such language for a fucking mom. Blasphemy! You forgot Margaret caregiver too. And a wife. How about the trunks? Let's see how well Dan fills out the trunk of an elephant underwears. So that's a Dan. I swear to gosh, it's because no, he doesn't Google panties. It's the conversations he has with his family and not his family. I heard him say something last night to his nephew, and I was like, no wonder that shit comes up on your fucking phone. Anywho, Margaret. Oh yeah, such an angel. Margaret, just a mom. My kids, by the way, how old are my kids? Oh my gosh. Jennifer's gonna be 25. Hannah's 22. My son's 19, and guess what? They cuss just like their mama. And I wouldn't want to be any other way. I also cussed in front of them when they were little. As they were in my womb, I said, you little fucking bastard, come out, come out. I'm tired of having you in here. Anywho. Real world problems. Liam. Yes, people cuss. I'm sorry. Have you not heard the words before? Lord have mercy on your soul. How dare I, 49-year-old mother, caregiver, and wife, use such profanity in my own house? Because I don't talk religion, politics. That's why. I ignore it because I don't go there. Why? Why do you want to know? There's no purpose of knowing what my political or religious affiliation is. None of your business. That's why I don't talk about it. Because it's none ya. And people are assholes and they don't deserve to know. That's why. So, when people answer you, it's because I don't want to. That's why. Kim, use your own judgment on that. Thanks, Connie. I will allow you to use your judgments on dum-dums. Flying monkeys wear pantyhose. Shit. With the panty liner in them or without? So that's code. Dum-dum. So you can make up, hi Galaxy, you can make up your own meaning behind the dum-dum version, but it's code. Cuts down. No panty liner. Be careful, Jerry, because that shit runs very easily. It shouldn't matter what I am. Thanks, Kim. I told you, and that aggression, it is your choice. Yeah. Family discussions, political discussions get you into fights and kicked out of your own home. I'm from the Netherlands. Oh, lick my asshole. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. Majority of people who want to know how you vote, what you are, I believe are using it for leverage in some way. They need to know, because I could give two shits about what you all are, right? As long as you're nice, kind, and have lots of love in your heart, that's all that matters to me. And I'm trying to nationalize. I'm trying to nationalize that shit. I'm trying to normalize that shit. If you like somebody, who cares? Who cares if they robbed a jewelry store when they were 14? What are they like today? Right? Who cares if they had addictions, as long as they're healthy today and are good people? Who cares what color skin they have? Are they a good person That's all that should matter. It shouldn't fucking matter what I am. Because it doesn't define me. It doesn't define who I am. So I follow this guy. His name is Leo Skeppy. Anybody follow him on TikTok? Anybody? Leo Skeppy. He has, you can report that jet. He's a podcaster. He's funny. He kind of does what I do in a way. I think he's funnier than me. And one of his videos came up today. And it was like everything. I might duet it tomorrow because it hit me so profound in the world of social media. He basically said in a nutshell, now I'm going to totally fuck it up, just so you know. But he said, for the most part, like I tell you all the time, yes, addiction does not define you. And that is what I hate when people say, oh, one of those. Well, I hope everything's right. I just hate that shit. Anywho, so basically he said, and Linda, congratulations, by the way. You go, girl. And that's something hard to claim that, to own it. And to say, you know what? I have been clean and sober for 3.5 fucking years. Bam! Powerful. Powerful. Congrats on that. That means you took control of that bitch. You took control of it and you owned it. I'm proud of you. Yeah, but every day is still a struggle, right? Every day is still a battle. It's still there. You still think about it. So, anywho.
I'm back.
No, I'm busy right now. So basically he said, you know, along the way of learning about myself, right? Following my values and morals and not allowing people to trample all over me and allowing my confidence to shine and walk away from things that I know aren't good for me, my mental health, yada, yada, yada. The reflection you're projecting is about yourself. You reflect because you can't own your shit. I'm intimidating to you. I become that powerful to you because you cannot look in your own mirror and see your flaws, your problems. It's a you problem. It's not a me problem because I'm on the journey to follow what I think is right for myself. For myself. And in turn, it becomes good for the people who are around me. Now, he said, you might feel alone in those times of accomplishments. You might feel alone in those moments of figuring yourself out. Once your path is defined and you get your shit together for a better you, you will lose a lot of people. You will lose plenty of people. But you know what? Those people are the right ones to lose. Leo Skeppy. Those are the right ones to lose because all they're doing is bringing you down. Tyler, man, he's good. He is good. He is good. Good night, Chiss. Love ya. So in that moment, you know, I thought to myself, and of course the way he said it was better. Much better than what I said. And he's funny with it too. Fuck him. Fuck him. Because the only problem is himself, which I tell you in my own words. You do you, you own you. And don't let the little fuckers get you down. I love Leo Skeppy. Did you see him? Did you hear that? It was 2 days ago. And it's basically the same thing I say every day to the trolls. It sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Because I know my shit. I know my flaws. I know my problems. But I try to fix them every day. What are you doing? What are you doing? Because when you go on other people's forums and bitch at them and complain to them about ugliness and your ugly assumptions and judgments, that sounds like you need the help, not me. That sounds like you are the problem, not me. Because I'm a force. And because I'm a force, I am so strong to those people that they don't know how to do anything but back down and fucking attack. Damn! I said, preach it, Leo. Word to your mother. And I say that every day. But he got me fired up today and I said, you know what? I'm gonna bookmark that. I'm gonna bookmark that and I'm gonna remind myself, I think I'm gonna duet it because it's so powerful. Troll Goblin, you've been here a long time. I noticed you're dumped it on comments. And are you not listening? Do you not hear what I'm talking about? Because that addresses you, dun dun dun, and people in your same thought process, dun dun dun. What that means is, go look at yourself in the mirror, because your true colors are shining. You're showing everybody what your problems are, not mine. Everybody just sees you writing key you want to come on here? You want to show your face? I'll invite you in. I like to see your face. Tell me those things.
Here. Troll Goblin. It's actually kind of funny. I mean, look at the screen name, right? He's telling you what he's doing.
UT Van Trailer. You're welcome. I've got to be the coolest mom ever. I am. Toot toot. Wow, couple of followers and now you're preaching over your followers. Huh. I think I have more than a couple, but nice try. Anywho, they're blind. They can't. It's hard to look in the mirror, right? I mean, it is hard to look in the mirror. It's hard to see yourself in the true self. And your true self, right? Who can honestly do that? It took a lot of work for me to do it. Thanks, Kim. It took years for me to be able to look at myself and appreciate who I was. Because I didn't like who I was. I didn't like it, so I didn't look. I didn't look deep into my person because it was too hard to face and define my reality. That's why I toot my own horn today. User, you are obviously interpreting it wrong when you outline the imperfections of your husband when he wakes up. Do you not see him participating in my videos? I don't understand why people can't see that. Open your eyes, see him, see his laughter, see our banter, and why, if he bothered him, would he let me do it every day? Think about that. Again, stop deflecting. Stop deflecting my relationship. Stop seeing what you want to see. If you really open your eyes and stop being so tight with your vision, maybe you'll get it. But until then, I can't help you. Well, they lack sarcasm, for sure. They think they're being sarcastic, but again, it's just a deflection of their own behavior. What they have is hate, misery, insecurities. That's what it is. Toot toot. Maybe one day you can actually toot your own horn. I don't regret anything I do with my husband. Remember, your relationship is not mine. That's the one thing you have to understand. Your relationship is not mine, or mine is not yours, obviously, because you don't get it. But instead of reading the negative comments like yourself, why don't you read the 90% of the people who say, girl, you have no idea. Same thing with my husband. Drives me nuts. Yes. That's called coping in a marriage for as long as I've been in. I have no regrets. I think it's fucking funny, and so does my husband. And that's why we do it together. No shit. Luke. Does this say Luke Bodycomb on the channel you're watching? I don't think so. That's why. Good morning, Big Al. How are you? I hate confrontation too, Amy. And so sometimes deflection is necessary, but not all the time. Why do they get satisfaction from shitting on the doormat? I don't know, Mary. It's something I will never understand. You can't fix dun-dun-dun. How much running shoes do you go through? Mindy, in the last probably 3 months, I have bought 4 pairs. Hi, Alex. Because I was in a rampage. You guys, I'll see you when you come on. I'll get to you eventually. So I also, Luke, believe that some of these dun-dun-duns need to be approached for various reasons. My thought process. But again, it says Mrs. D-Cell NorCal, I believe, right, y'all? Anywho. And sometimes I just feel like arguing, plain and simple. We're on a roll, dun-dun-duns. A lot of dun-dun-duns out on a Friday. This is when the dun-dun-duns come out. Paul, I'm trying to keep it up. You can muffle it. Sometimes you can't even fucking muffle it. Shitballs. I also enjoy talking to the idiots, because I hope one day that they will see the truth. Maybe not for me, but eventually they will. And some won't. Some will continue. But I believe it helps. And it helps me cope. Thank you, Ellen. I appreciate it. Luke. Anywho, so Friday, I have to pick up, hi Brian, to pick up Hannah and Alex tonight at 8:15. So I just got a reminder. Mom, you can be here on time. Don't leave late. Don't be late. We're not checking baggage. So basically he was saying, be on time. Aye, Kimosabi. I love it. I love my bossiness for my children. Mom, do this. Did you know, Mom, it's going to be storming tomorrow when you go up to Tahoe? Just thought you should know. Thanks, son. Thanks. Well, I told her eventually, because I hate it. She knows, right? Fridays are what? Live days. So I get mad at her because I get pissed because I'm like, bruh, it's my job. I have a job. I can't get off my job early because you decide you want to come home smack dab in the middle of when you decide, right? So either plan accordingly or take fucking Uber home. So originally I told her, I'm sending an Uber for you on Friday. because I have a life. And then she's like, well, it's 8:10. And I'm like, all right, you're right. I can probably pick you up. And she was all pissy because she was like, I want you to come and get me. It was like Veruca. I want you, Ma.
Why didn't you put anything about that's my voice in there? In that video. Nobody knows that I was up in that video.
Obviously, they heard you. Did they think I was a fucking ghost?
I'm saying you should have put listen for Dan.
Why?
Because my voice is in there.
I think they're gonna know it's your fucking voice. They think it's gonna be my Latino lover. Dan, did you all watch the video? Were you all in the know that that was Dan's voice and not anybody else's? God forbid I didn't give him his accolades. By the way, that was not a voiceover. That was the actual Dan Salinger. Anywho, I'm leaving tomorrow for Tahoe. Yeah. Oh, that was Dan? Shit. I was wondering whose voice that was. Danielle, I was going to ask. Is that your upstairs friend at night that you've been telling us about? I did all the work. He literally came to the door. Dad, go to bed. Oh, Danielle's there. Shut. Oh, shit. Pat on the back. And this is why I blast his fucking ass all day long. Do you hear me saying that? Well, I heard my voice in your video. I get some royalties for that. My dream lover. So, I got Hannah giving me orders. I got a fucking shit show of a day tomorrow. It's stressing me out, to be exact. Because this was my plan. My plan was to get up and leave. I wanted to be out of the house by 12. I wanted to be up in Tahoe to enjoy my day and my ass sitting on a slot machine chair. But no. Nope. No, it's not happening. Jennifer, Ma, I have a hair appointment at 12:15. You can come get me at 1. What? Oh, you're going? Yes, I'm going. All right. So I should be done about 1. And then you can pick me up. I'll be back home. All right, well, gets pushed back. Oh, I'm not done yet. And then Hannah says, do it then, all right. I'll take it. As long as there's no roofie in it, I'll take it. And then Hannah says, never mind. Justin's not driving to Josh and Rocky's anymore. So we need you to drop us off on the way. Excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah, Justin decided he doesn't want to drive. So I figured since you're on your way up there, you can just drop us off. All right, so now, not only am I waiting for Jennifer, now I gotta go pick Jennifer up, and we're gonna be over the limit of 2 people with luggage in the back. Okay, I'm gonna drop you off at Josh and Rocky's, get up there now by like 2, get on the road, and get, okay. Hannah, you know what? What the fuck? Why are you always y'all are in my shit. Then Andrew comes down and he says, Mom, what do you mean you're taking your car? What do you mean? I need your car Sunday. I'm going skiing. what? Take my car. I'm gonna take a car that's not 4-wheel drive and that's not mine, a Tahoe. So that way you can take my car on Sunday skiing. Y'all do your thing if you need to on TikTok. He said, well, take the Cube. We call Jennifer's car the Cube. I'm not driving her car when I have my car to drive. Well, what am I gonna do? Well, I don't know. Sounds like a you problem. 15 minutes later, he comes in, he says, never mind. Jen is gonna drive her car after her haircut here. She's gonna go with you, and I'm taking her Cube on Sunday. I said, well, how much did you pay her? He laughed. He said, well, I offered her $100. So, now, my time has been pushed forward more, pushed back more, because I was gonna leave my house at 12:45 to be at Jennifer's house to do the thing, and now I have to wait for Jennifer to come here. So here goes my day to shit and a handbasket. So now I'm thinking 2:33, get up there by 5 at the latest, dinner's at 7:30, and then I said, well, shit, Rocky, since, I gotta pee, but since we're up there and you'll be there at the same time, might as well just hop in our car. And then she said, well, we have to leave at 8 because Wesley starts football. And I said, well, so be it. So there's my day. I'm gonna go pee really quick. So I'm sure Dan's gonna come out here. So yeah, I'm kind of stressed out about tomorrow now. It doesn't seem as fun for me. Dan?
I'm coming. I got drafted. How is everybody? I was just responding to comments, and I'll take this moment. Somebody, on Danielle's morning videos where, she's hassling me. I just so that you can hear it from my voice, right? Someone said, it's not good for the marriage. It's whatever. It was a sincere comment, and I don't remember who it was, but I will just answer that. Yes, we're on social media. Our marriage has issues like every other marriage in the world. And because we're on social media, they are going to slide in from time to time, especially on lives. But I can assure you, the morning videos do not bother me. They are just fun. They're just fun banter. And I'm just being, I'm just responding to it. If you notice in those videos, what are the issues? They're not real marriage issues that we're talking about, right? What's making the bed, leaving a mess in the kitchen, I'm putting my shirt on backwards or what have you. They're small, little funny, quirks that are present in all marriages. And that's the subject that she's covering. She's not covering like, you're leaving me emotionally, naked, or, you're hurting me, or, they're just fun little things, right? They're not serious. So I can assure you, while we don't have a perfect marriage, those videos are are actually
Why the
fun
hell,
for us.
Why the hell are we talking about this?
Because I was responding to a comment, you know, and it was a sincere comment. That's actually one of our funner parts of social media are those videos.
We look forward to them.
They are.
Dan even surprises.
I mean,
like he gets surprised when he never knows what I'm going to say to him or do.
I have no idea. I'm half exhausted. It's like, what the fuck? And I just go with it. That's all I do in the morning. Those do not bother me. They are, if it was a different topic, you know, if we were arguing about separate rooms, which is, you know, I don't like it, she likes it, that would be a more serious issue to be arguing about or something like that. But these are just good fun.
Move, I don't want to cool down.
We got a live tonight. It's a Friday night live. It's Friday, right? Friday Night Live. Our best ones. Is Hannah coming back today?
Yes, tonight, her and Alex.
And they're spending the night here?
Spending the night here tomorrow night, and then tomorrow night Josh and Rocky's, and then back on Sunday and spend the night at our house, and then they leave on Wednesday. Y'all, God, it's exhausting. Y'all worry about your own marriages. Leave mine alone, for fuck's sake. The food in a shirt. I mean, come on. You guys should consider hosting some migrants. Dante, in my link tree is Dan's website, which takes you to the address. Pig update, she's still honking around. We and Dan do not swing, no. He would like to, but I'm not into that, nor am I into sister wives. By the way, I am close to ending season 11.
The day after you eat Del Taco, and you decide to go in and destroy my bathroom.
By the way,
Turn the fucking fan on.
do not, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Fan.
Who left remnants? When I went in there, that was your smell.
No, it was not my smell.
There was particles floating around in your toilet. Talk to me about Del Taco. Flush the fucking toilet twice.
That's the last time we're eating Del Taco for a while.
You obviously needed I saw the Del Taco lettuce in the toilet.
I know. That stuff is non-digestible.
Well, I mean, double flush. Why the fuck do I want to go in to see your... I was going to be nice about it. But since you thought you were being clever, throwing me under the bus, I threw your asshole under the bus.
I'm just saying, my God.
I thought he got me.
God.
Let's not talk about the fucking remnants in the toilet.
When you send me to the doctor for some spot on my skin, you need to go to the doctor.
Courtesy
and find out what the hell
flesh.
is brewing down there.
Just remember,
What is brewing down there?
I think Dan wanted to like show it off, like his open room cough. He was proud of the fecal matter that was floating left.
Deflecting away from the smell.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah. So was what I saw and smelled. I farted. I didn't even poop. That was just pure gas in my colon. I've already pooped twice today. So let me tell you, buddy, you're smelling your shit.
Evacuate that colon because my God.
Yeah. I mean, courtesy flush. Open room cougher. Jesus. Do I still not hate Cody? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I don't hate him yet. I get annoyed with him, but, and God forbid me. You guys, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You guys are really, he is, but I think most people in that, I can't say the words because I don't know what brings me down or not, but I think most people who are in that, most men who are in that faith, I think are egotistical. Are you talking about me or Cody? Anyhow, I know I will, but right now I don't. So you guys are gonna get so disgusted with me in about 2 seconds. So it will pass, but I'm gonna tell you just because you guys are gonna die. Sit down. Are you all sitting? Are y'all sitting? Okay. So, he's an egotistical guy, yes, because who isn't in that? with 4 wives, 5, 6, 7 wives. That's ego. But I was I'm almost embarrassed to tell you this, but because I like to make fun of myself, I'm doing it. Did you give him coffee? I was looking, I'm a mouth person. I was 3 a.m. after, are you sitting? 3 a.m. after I was putting Grandpa to bed, I couldn't fall back asleep. So what do? I turn on Sister Wives. And I was looking at, I love teeth and I love good lips. And he was talking, and I was like, he does kind of have a cute mouth. I like it. Yes, my subscriber live onlys are on my 3rd account, and they're on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I knew, but he's kind of cute from the mouth down. I'm just saying, it was a weak moment. It was a weak moment. 3 a.m. I couldn't fall back asleep. Ew, I was tired. My eyes were droopy. They were a little fuzzy. Y'all cut me some slack. I was vulnerable. No toys. Shit, I threw that shit out a long time ago. But his body. So I knew I was gonna get shit for it. You're welcome. No, I am not origaming over that guy. Hell no. But I had a weak moment. I did. And I knew I had a weak moment. And I said, that's why I laughed, because I said, ooh, everybody's gonna love this one. Shit. Do I tell them? Or do I keep it to myself and abort the mission? Now, you know me better. I'm gonna blast my ass just like I blast Dan's. There is a way. Just look. Y'all too far in the season. I'm sure I'll regret saying that, but I'm just saying. No, it wasn't that. It didn't rev me up that much. Yeah, it was Twilight Zone. So I just saw the episode. I'm so confused because I don't really remember. But anyway, I cried at Mariah's wedding. I thought that was cute. Forgive me. It was a weak moment. Y'all have to have kindness in your hearts. I'm not 12 seasons in yet, Kay. Almost. He hasn't done anything to definitely the devil. Arnold. Shit. That's fine. Give it to me. Let me have it. I deserve it. I know. But just when you take a moment, just everything else aside, just look. Just look. So, McCalkie, whatever her name is, she is getting ready to get married. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Why are they getting married so young? So I'm kind of worried, right? Because, I'm thinking to myself, because they've been so suppressed. Oh, what's her name came out? Mariah just came out to her parents. So, McKelty, yeah. McCalkie. McKelty. Whatever. You knew what I was talking about. So, I'm like, why the hell are they jumping into the first guy? I mean, there's plenty of fish in the sea, I don't know about Leon yet. So in season 18, do we talk about Leon? Jeremy, there's a list I'll put you on it. No, I know she's with Leon now, but does she talk? Do they talk about it in season 18? Do we know anything about Leon? No, you guys talk about it, but does the show talk about it? Like, at what point does she transition? Is what I want to know. So they're in complete denial. Okay, so, oh, they do. So they say she transitions, or she's transitioning? Because no. Okay, well, I'm just curious to see how they handle that. You know, it just seems like they like to, you know, like with Dayton's eye, you know, he was like missing in action for almost a whole season, and then he came back with a slash. So it seems like Cody is very, and that's what I don't like, you know. It's just last season. Okay. Okay. Anyhow. So, what did I hear? What happened? My melody? I missed it. I don't see it. I don't know what happened. Oh, I was in shock because it happened. I didn't see what was happening. We're English, and I'm always awake at 3 a.m. Yeah, I don't know why. Yep, hard to describe. Anywho, so, yeah, I'm progressing along. Anybody watch Southern Charm Reunion? I have not watched that yet. So today will be a day that I will catch up on some shows. Well, really, just Sister Wives. I took my car yesterday to Clint's house. He pumped tire. I had this clicking noise only when I turned my car a certain direction, on one side only. And so I was asking him about it and what he thought about it, because he's a car guy. He worked for Ford for years. He taught automotive, and anyhow, so he's really knowledgeable. So he said, could be the axle. They get dry, don't worry about it. Well, when I was leaving his house yesterday, he heard it. So he called me and he said, hey, so I was thinking, I heard the sound you were talking about. So he's like, did this start happening, I believe you said after you had a rotation? I said, yes, pretty much. So he said, okay, I'm thinking you could have a loose lug nut, right? A loose lug nut. He's all, but it's weird because you would think your tire had fallen off, I know, but it's not, you know, it could happen. He's all, just sounds like it's the rotation at which you were turning and blah, blah, blah. So now he's like, come over tomorrow and I will torque them and make sure everything's right. If not, it's probably just a joint or something that needs to be squirted, but no need to worry. How many miles per day? My average so far is about 5. I run anywhere from 5 to 6. Typically on the weekends I do less just to give my body a break, but during the week sometimes I'll do 5-ish and then walk a little bit. Every day a joint, yeah. So we'll see what happens. So I have to bring my car over for him to torque. One of my tires was down 10 PSI, so I thought that was kind of weird. But, you know, so we're watching that. Last time it was down that much, I took it in. Nothing was wrong with it. Yeah, he is a good brother husband. He takes care of me. He's like, even though you don't really drive it, I did hear what you were talking about. Let's torque I just said joint. A joint. An axle joint. Is that not right? I'm not a mechanic, Bertie. I don't have a hat for that one. Shit. Hi, Debbie. You know, Deidre, I don't do that. I only do the wine. I like the wine. I have no wine for tonight either. So I'm only going to be able to have a glass during the live because I have to pick up those kids tonight. So, which is fine. I'll have plenty of alcohol tomorrow. Shit balls. Rocky's bringing up like a case of booze. Tequila. mechanic, or do I have to show my trucker's ass? I've never liked it, Alex. I used to hate it in high school. I did it only because the cute boys that I wanted to make out with were doing it, and they would always say, "Come on, Behar, let's go, toke it up with me." All right, sure. And I hated it the minute I did it. But you know, anywho, so I just have never been. It's just not my thing. I like control. I like control. And I figure like you can't really control it because you have no idea how it's gonna, and I hate the paranoia. I hate the paranoia. And also like my throat gets swollen. Almost like it swells up like it's an allergy. And I don't like that either. It could be just the paranoia in me, but I just can't relax. You know, I just can't relax. Now with alcohol, yeah, like I can't get a good breath. Now with alcohol, I know, right? You know, if a half glass, I'm gonna feel this way. If I have like the whole bottle, I'm gonna feel this way. Yes, Alex, Dan too. It calms him down. I tell Dan he has like multiple personalities. He has Fern Dan, he has alcohol Dan, he has regular Dan. And sometimes regular Dan is not fun. So I would take just Fern Dan. Because sometimes alcohol Dan is way too much. I can't even keep up with him. He gets too crazy. Like, all right, simmer down. Simmer fucking down. I don't really like when Dan drinks. He could have a couple drinks, that's fine. Loosens him up a little bit. Because he's not a social guy. But when he drinks like and gets hammered, he is not fun. He's super obnoxious. Super obnoxious. And he just gets louder and I don't know. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. So I'd much rather him stick to the Fern. Dan doesn't ever knock out, you know. He's not a big sleeper. Never has been. He started ferning at 41. Yeah, he's just not fun. So, yeah, it's good for me too. I mean, anyhow. So for him, you know, he might knock out for a little bit because he doesn't really smoke until dinner time. So he's never ferning at any other time in the day. Maybe on a weekend he might do it earlier just because it's a weekend and he has fun or whatever. But never during the day. During the week it's always like 5, 6, or if we're on a live, it's after the live. And he kind of sleeps up and down. He's just never slept. And so he kind of knocks out here and there. I wish I did CNH. I wish I wasn't so freaked out by it, you know? Shaq is DJing. Have fun. I wish I could just do it. You know, people are like, I'll try it. And they just go with the flow. I'm not a go with the flow person. I like control. So it worries me. Everything. I'm a hypochondriac. So everything I'm like, what was that? Why do I feel like that? I don't like this. And then you have to wait. So I'm not a big experimenter with things because I don't like it. 55 years of burn and my brain is sharp as a razor. I think Dan's affected by, because he's been doing it, since about 41. So I think he has gotten a little dun-dun-dun and sometimes. I think it does affect. Like, sometimes he's not as quick, as witty. Like, it takes him a while. I think that's from the, you know, stuff. The stuff. 50 years still going. Yeah, and you know, and good for you guys. I wish I had that, you know. Like I said, I wish. Hi, Terry. How are you? Hi, Juan Dan. Uh, I just can't. And I haven't even relaxed as I've gotten older. I've gotten more uptight about those things. And it sucks for me. Come on. It sucks for me. Anyhow. I missed the whole my melody stuff, so I apologize. How do you stay patient? You don't. You don't. Michael, you don't. There's no magical solution to being patient all day long. There's no magical. Somebody said, God, I would go nuts repeating myself 3 times in a row. I said 3 times in a row? That would be heaven. I have to remind Dan sometimes 3 times in a row. By the time I get to him, I just don't talk. Jacob, just on my treadmill. I don't do it well. We don't do it well all the time. And I'm very honest about that because it's impossible to be patient all the time. I know, Lisa, I heard all y'all over there. I don't remember where everybody is, but I know you guys are getting hit hard. I'm sure our turn will be coming next. We had a bad one last year with all the floods and everything like that. Hi, happy customer. Bye, Emily. You just have to realize that it's not easy. You do the best you can if you're doing it. And sometimes it's okay to not respond. Sometimes I just don't respond because I can't do it for my sanity. And sometimes I walk away. And sometimes I say, I'm not talking about this again. Bye, Marty. Oh, shit. Scary. So it's the hippies lettuce. I know you guys are getting it. You guys are getting it. I saw it. Chicago's like freezing, right? Heard something when I was walking into the bathroom. I play penny slots. I walked in yesterday to get my pot for the stove. The free giveaways, and I had my free play, so I played my free play. I get my gift, and then I leave because I knew I'm going to the casino tomorrow. So I was like, I can't play, but I probably would have stayed a little bit by myself. I work out every day, yes. I probably won't work out Sunday because I'll be coming home from Tahoe, but you never know. We're leaving so early, I might. So do you work out every day? Not a blackjack fan? No. Because it's more, it sounds really stupid, but like I can play for longer with $25 than a hand. It doesn't make any sense, but yes, it's slang for the hippies lettuce. I just can't say it. For the most part, I used to do CrossFit a couple years ago. I stopped that. And now I just pretty much, majority of my exercise is cardio, and I do some weights. Similar, yes, Lisa. The autistic son, I bet, is the same way. There was an avalanche in Tahoe. It was on the Squaw side. Ever been to Canada? Yes. Or Mary Jane? Yes. Let's see, where does Dan play at the casino? Same as you? No. Dan doesn't play pennies. So Dan plays, when he plays $25 black video poker. Not blackjack. He plays $25 video poker. And then he'll go to the tables. It just depends. Like, he doesn't gamble like he used to. So he'll go with like a set amount of money. And then if he loses it, he'll go to the room. He'll just go to the room and hang out and do what he normally does in our room. So, thanks, Terry. Hi, Guaco. What's up? I'll be out. He probably won't even come to dinner with us, honestly. And let's see, what else? So I'll go to dinner with him. I'll probably get up there and I'll probably gamble for an hour before dinner and then go to dinner and then come back and gamble for a little bit more. I hate poker. It's boring to me. I like all the hoots and hollerins and bonuses. Last day with me, yeah. I'm in the waiting room for a mammogram and I've never been happy. I hate when they're running behind because I just sit in those rooms and I don't like it. You've never heard me talk so much? Well, who else is going to talk? I love craps. Clint plays craps. But again, you have to go in with money. You know, you have to go in with at least $1,000. I mean, Clint has to go in, he goes in with $2,000 at least to start with. And so, you know, I could just sit and I can play the pass line for whatever the minimum bet is, but that's boring. You know, that's boring. It doesn't do me good. The slots, for some reason, do me better. Like Clint always says, you need to play craps with me. And I'm like, well, are you footing me? You know? Am I super careful about what you eat? No. I mean, I'm careful, but I don't eliminate, because elimination leads to overeating. I eat what I want. I try to be smart about everything. And I just exercise and, you know, try to make good choices. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. I don't understand. I lose 20 and lose my shit. Well, good man. What's the most you've won? Not enough to keep playing. Not enough to keep playing, honestly. I mean, like Dan always teases me about. He always says, I mean, you would think she would stop. She never wins. But I love the serotonin. I love the excitement. I love the debauchery. I love all of it. I hate it the next day, but I love it while in the moment. How long are you running? I'm just gonna finish it out to 6. I play pool online. 3 billion, 6 million coins. Held the dice for a half hour. That's a great roll. Vegas. So you have 6 million coins. Oh shit. Well, isn't that the purpose of social media? Like, it's alive. Obviously, I have to talk a lot, right? Because it wouldn't be fun if I sat there. Like, what is your guys' fascination with watching people sleep? I mean, seriously. Sometimes I come across these people sleeping and I just click on it just to see how many people are watching. Those people make bank. Those people make bank. They literally have 3 million people watching them. I mean, not 3 million, 3,000, sometimes 8,000 was the most I saw watching this family sleep. A family. What? And gifts were fun. All across the fucking page. What? I can't get 2,000, 3,000, 8,000 people on my own, but maybe if I slept, I could. maybe I'll try that. Danielle falls asleep. You can watch me all night long. So weird. What if you touch something in the middle of the night? What if you have an origami and you wake up with a little stutter and an eye roll and a woo? What? I mean, shitballs. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. People are sleeping on camera for hours. I should test it out one day. I should test it out and see. I go pee all the time. Oh my God. I don't understand it. I would wake up and be so I saw one girl and we all thought she was dead. That's what I'm talking about. It's the weirdest shit ever. He did not, Renee. He was just acting. He thought it was funny. I did it. So, you know, what I'm doing, hi Rebecca. What I do sometimes is I don't tell, sometimes, you know, I tell them things, but I wanted to get a reaction out of them. I wanted you to see a lot of things, like sometimes, like when I say in the morning time, sometimes in the morning time, I'll tell him and I'll say, just go with me. And he'll be like, oh God, God only knows, right? Or I just turn on the camera and I start my shenanigans and then he'll go with the flow, mostly. Sometimes he'll be like, not in the mood. So I'm like, fuck, whatever. So I told you guys before, I told him in the morning time, and then it came up at night. So I wanted to bring it up. I liked the element of surprise. And I with him, I tell him a lot of things, but some things lately I won't tell him just to blow it up on social media to see what his true response is. Because it's funny when I really catch him off guard. And now that's part of my shtick. I'm doing it more. He's like, well, why didn't you ever tell me about it? I said, because I wanted to use it for the media. I wanted to use it and get your true reaction. Oh my God. Could you imagine? You guys would be like, she has lost her mind if I slept on camera. Because sometimes, like, I hold things, you know? Sometimes I wake up, my hand's in my pants, you know? What if I snore? I don't know. I mean, it's not cute. I'm not a cute sleeper. I wake up, my hair's all over my face, you know? I mean, I get up and go to the bathroom, I probably trip and fall. You know how many times I run into shit in the middle of the night? Ow! Fuck! I could drool. You just never know. So, I just whatever. Bye, Guaco. You just never know, man. I mean, you just never know. Yeah, I mean, sometimes my hand's in my pants. Like Al Bundy. Anybody else do that? It's so weird. And I'm not doing anything. I'm just rests there. Just rests. Anybody? I don't know. Is that just a man thing? Because sometimes I'm like, why is my hands in my pants? I'm not diddling anything. It's like protecting. Is it protection? Like, I think somebody's going to take advantage of me in the middle of the night. Hands on the crotch. Or is it to keep maybe that's why my labia is big. I don't think so. You hear that crow? Man, that one's got something to talk about. Is Dan still strong? No. I think it started from that. I think it was a protection thing. I'm sure. Well, I feel like I'm a man too. Like, there's times that I'm like, why are my hands in my pants? And sometimes I sit on the couch too. I just have my hands in my pants for warmth. Dan says that too. Dan says that too. Well, I'm just trying to warm my hand up. Do you mind? That's mine. No, I thought it's normal for men. I didn't realize it was normal for women. Bye, Jennifer. Oh, you talk? I think I talk too. I mean, I wouldn't know. I would be so embarrassed to put myself sleeping at night. I mean, y'all would really be like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Yeah, Dan is always touching his thing. He's like, sometimes I got to be careful. And that's why I alert him, because I'm always like, okay, I'm coming in. So that gives him the warning not to be picking and touching and tickling or whatever he does in there. He is. So every day he's always touching it. Like, I'm like, do you ever, like, I don't understand how it's not chafed. Like, there's never a moment you stop picking. Anyhow, yeah, diddling his doodle. I don't know what he's diddling, but I'm like, I always have to be like, hello, I'm walking in, buddy. Because or his hands would be on his in his pants, on his pants. Oh, cheetah. I think they think. What's the fascination? What's the fascination, men? Are you on here? What's the fascination with always touching it? Are you afraid it's gonna fall off? You know, like you hold it, like you're protecting it. You know, I don't know. At 50, how many times a week? It's just a habit adjustment. It's not an adjustment. Sometimes it's a comfort thing, like a teddy bear. I thought so. I don't touch it. Trying to keep it. Ooh, he's adjusting. Playing pocket pool. Yeah, I don't know. I think.
I mean, Andrew will like literally like Andrew's is different. Like I'm like, bud, you need to itch? He goes, yeah, I need to shave. All right, well, duly noted. And yeah, can you make sure the whiskers go in the toilet, not around it? Got to keep it happy. Yeah, and that's what I think. It's like a little play toy, right? It's like a little mouse in your pocket. It's a little friend. Do you talk to it? Bye, Moho. Do you talk to it? Do you have conversations? Do you ask it advice? I mean, so just a little love. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like I said, the only time I wake up, my hands are always, like in between my thighs. As far as I have gone with the activity of between Dan and I, lately it's been not good because I prefer it in the morning time. He likes it at night, and well, let me tell you, at nighttime I don't have any more love to give anybody. So this menopause thing that I've been on lately, between my stomach, my back, everything else hasn't been good. And I think he's trying to be as patient as he can because I can't. I'm just in a menopausal sinking ship. And I just can't, like, the idea of certain things when you're going through the certain wave of hormones it's hard, you guys. It's not easy. I think I have almost every, I think I have every symptom imaginable for this menopausal shit. I think I have, yeah, I just, it has been it's been really hard for me. In all honesty, I mean, I'm not making fun of it. I'm not doing anything, but this journey is really hard. Yeah, really hard. And it's not something that I'm enjoying, or my poor husband. But I try to like do the best I can and say, like, hey, if you want, like, I got 3 minutes or whatever, and he prefers not to do it for, just a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. But really, that's all I have to give. I just, like, I wish I can describe the feelings that I get. It's something that I've never experienced before in my life. And those of you who have gone through it, are going through it, what I'm dealing with. And it's just not easy. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping it ebb and flows, right? Because this is a really big, ugly ebb, and I don't like it. I really don't. I'm hoping, and I feel bad. And sometimes I always say, by deeds, sometimes I always tell him, I'm like, I just wish you would read up on it and know that I'm not fucking around. I think I have like every fucking thing imaginable that is going with this menopause, and I'm on hormone. Yeah, and my anxiety has gotten worse because of it. I upped my medicine recently, and I got a hysterectomy. Yeah. Will you still do you have your ovaries? I still get my period only because I take birth control. So I don't know. So when I get off on, I know this, everybody's been saying this, why would I cover my watch? I don't care. The yam cream, I've heard that. Kept my ovaries. Yeah. So in Angel, I'm on my level of estrogen that I'm on is higher than what they put you on HRT with my birth control. That's why I'm on that. So it's not easy, you guys. It's birth control can take away periods, or birth control. Yes, well, you can skip them, and when you're in menopause, they tell you to skip them because that's when you actually bleed. is when you escalate in your hormonal surges. And so I don't bleed all the time, but I'm bleeding. I could maybe not bleed if I wasn't taking birth control, if that makes sense. So if I had to get a hysterectomy, I would get rid of everything. I would definitely get rid of everything, because why even take the risk, with the ovaries. Some women who are younger keep them just to keep, the hormonal stuff. But yeah, no, this is hell. This is hell. This is hell. Thanks, Nathan. I need to actually. My doctor put me on it. I'm on. God, I don't even know what I don't even remember what I'm on anymore. I don't really know what I'm on. It's just, I'm on it. I've been on it since I was 36. And when I was younger, I couldn't take estrogen. And now I'm on the highest dose. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm not training a lot, Kara. There's no training. I just my normal routine of running and doing a little bit of arms and stuff like that. So
Rocky 2.
she just texted, "Hi, I'm on a live. I'll call you right back."
Okay.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, there's a winter storm warning, so I don't know if we're going to be able to go tomorrow. So that might be okay. Anyhow, so just to kind of talk about the shit storm of menopause, that's where it's at. But it doesn't mean my husband and I don't love each other or anything like that. It just means that I'm going through a very tough time right now in my body. So the exercise is really good for my anxiety. I woke up actually last night. I woke up to like a panic attack, a little mild mini panic attack. And I just felt it, just kind of feel it in my upper left side. And I was like, damn it. So I must have had a dream. I was dreaming about the Chrisleys. Y'all know who the Chrisleys are. I was dreaming about the Chrisleys. So I don't know if there was something going on where I was nervous or whatever. And then yeah, so it's going to hit tomorrow through Sunday, so we may not be able to go. We may have to postpone it, which means that I would just go to the kids' games. Oh, shit. So anywho, I heard Grandpa, right as I was like falling back asleep, talking myself out of it, taking some deep breaths, I kept hearing him opening and shutting. So I have a bat in the door to help with him and the pig. And he, he just opens it and shuts it, and opens it and shuts it, and opens it and shuts it. Cause, he got up, and if you saw my video, he hears something, which eventually it's the tinnitus that wakes him up, right? He goes to the bathroom, or he gets sidetracked while going to the bathroom, and then he sees things, he thinks he hears things, so he goes and he looks for the, the sounds, right? And then he sees lights on, or sees, starts unplugging shit. And then he'll walk in my family room, and there's a vent right there. And the vent blows air. So I think a lot of times he's opening and shutting the door is because he thinks it's, the door. He's checking the door to make sure the door is not letting cold air in. And it fucking drives me nuts, right? Because if you've heard my alarm, it's frogs chirping, Studies show they can cause dementia and Alzheimer's. Y'all, everything can fucking cause dementia and Alzheimer's, but mostly genetics. So anywho, there's so many different things that we take, that we eat, that we, there's a risk of everything in life. But the risk of my family staying alive is a lot greater for me to be on medication than not. Yes. Same thing. I don't know what your name is. It just shows your picture. But I take SSRI. The SSRI I take is for anxiety. They realize it's more for anxiety, not depression. So Yeah. So I've upped that just recently because my anxiety has also increased. And I can't, when it wakes me up at night, that's not cool either. So I take Lexapro, and Lexapro they have found out is more for anxiety. SSRI and alcohol, not a great mix. Either is anything with alcohol, honestly. Alcohol is just not a great mix at all for anything. It's a poison in your body. But I still drink it. Sorry. Oh, Tara, you're from yesterday too. I remember. It'll take me a minute to remember. Tara, no name. So yes. So, anywho, cheers. Hello from San Francisco. Are you guys getting any rain? Or are you froggy? Wine is good for you. Yeah. Has Lexapro made me gain weight? I don't know. I don't really weigh myself, just because I get very addicted to those things and my weight and all that stuff. I was anorexic back in my day. So I don't allow myself to succumb to, letting the weight define me, right? I've, or the number, because the number really fucks with my head. So I know what my limits are. But as far as weight gain, I can always tell when I gain weight. Sometimes I'll step on it as just a point of reference sometimes. But I haven't weighed myself in probably months. So I believe whatever weight I have gained is from menopause, because it's mostly in my abdomen, and that is very conclusive to the menopausal gain. I'm heavy. I think I'm not as heavy as I was. I think lately I haven't been eating as much just because I've been really busy. I probably dropped a little bit. I can tell with, how you can just tell certain things. But I'm not trying to. My stomach isn't as bloated and stuff like that. So I don't know. It is what it is. EMDR. Yeah, I mean, Jules, I don't really, I pretty much, the suggestions therapy's always good. I never turn away therapy. I'm a believer in therapy, and I'm a believer in, learning more about yourself. EMDR, I have a brother who's doing it, and loves it. He loves it. But there's a lot of reasons why he, started going to therapy. And I feel like I've got a pretty good grip on my reality. Bye, Jerry. Love ya. I feel that I pretty much have a great grip of me, myself, my past. I think I'm handling things decently. And I'm very aware of my faults, my challenges, and my weaknesses. And so I don't feel it necessary for me in that realm. Not to say it wouldn't be a good idea, but I don't feel it's necessary for me right now. I feel like I'm okay. I'm okay with, my being able to have that self-reflection, knowing and understanding why I'm feeling certain ways, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Just saying, I think it's a great thing. And I think like I said, I'm not opposed to it. I think if I was in a different state of mind and I was still struggling with some things that I have struggled with in the past, I probably would try to do it to figure out where it stems from. And because that's what my brother's finding out right now. A lot of his insecurities that he has, right, is stemming from his childhood, which they all do. And the way he copes and all that stuff is differently. And it's really helped him grow. It's really helped him grow as an individual. I mean, he's just amazingly, just amazing from it. And it's the small things that I always talk about, you know, that you don't ever really pay attention about, because you don't realize that something, it doesn't have to be sexual abuse. It doesn't have to be physical abuse. It doesn't have to be verbal abuse that makes us have our PTSDs. It makes it just something as simple as getting yelled at as a child, you know, from hurting your brother's arm one day. And, you know, it just repeats itself every time you get in trouble from your dad, you know, and then it creates these triggers for our brains as we age. So every time we get yelled at, you know, or every time we get in confrontation, we do whatever we do. You know, we you know, we flinch, or we, you know, think we're not good enough, or we make excuses for ourselves, or whatever the wealth of knowledge comes, right? So, you know, because of, you know, the many different things that I have dealt with over the years, my own traumas as well as everything else. I'm not perfect, but I'm well aware. And I just feel like, although it would be fine, I just don't need it. I mean, we all need something, but I find really good solace in talking to you guys. It really helps balance me out, weirdly. And I get to talk about my things, you know, I get to talk about my shit. I get to talk about my hurts, my sadnesses, my frustrations. I get to talk about the things, right, that I would talk about to a therapist. I've been to therapy in the past with my panic attacks when I didn't realize they were panic attacks, right? I've done it all. And really, for me, every therapist that I went and I saw, it was just like, a lot of them were like, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know why you're here. You know, you have a really good control over your emotions. Like, I was just pretty much telling them how I felt, and I know, and I recognize it, and blah, 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 blah. And there was a lot of people that were just like, I mean, you could keep coming, but I mean, it seems to me like I can give you pointers on breathing and stuff like that, but it seems to me, you know, when it's being, you know, all those things. So there's been several instances where they kind of giggled at me after so long, and they're like, Danielle, why are you here? But I think it's very therapeutic. So if you don't have, you know, a way to, you know, communicate with people, work through shit, and, you know, vent or whatever is necessary to maybe sometimes realize. Sometimes the more we talk about things, the more we're like, oh shit, huh, I wonder, huh, you know, that it helps. There are epiphanies. I also am a child development major, and in that development, in that development, in that learning, right? It's a lot of psychology. It's a lot of from birth to 18. So I feel like I also have a good idea of the brain from birth to 18. Anyhow, sense of community is so important. It's therapy. I do believe you're so bad. And I think that that's why I love my platform so much, because I'm trying to normalize, you know, that's what I want to do. I think normalizing the things that we are plagued with every day and talking about life and stuff like that helps many people. Even for those of you who email me every day or, you know, message me and say thank you. I really needed to hear those things today because I was in such a, you know, a conundrum, or I was just feeling low, and the little words that you spoke, it helps, you know, a little bit goes a long way for a lot of people. A little bit goes a long way. And so I believe that it's important. It's important to have a community. It's important to share and to say, yes, I have panic attacks. You know, I had them really bad. I got tickets on the freeway because I would have bad panic attacks, and I'd pull over, you know, in the fast lane, the carpool lane we have in California and get a ticket, but I just needed to get off the road. Things like that. I know what it is. You know, I know when I'm feeling these feelings, I'm not dying. I know it's anxiety because it goes away. I know, you know, it's a sense of panic. It's a sense of, you know, just not being able to breathe, and being able to catch on and being able to stop it in its tracks. I may have those sensations for a minute, but eventually they dissipate. They eventually dissipate. I went to Sac State. No idea. And Allie, the more I think about it, the more I had panic attacks earlier in my life too, but I just didn't realize it until like as you get older. One of my daughters didn't realize she was also inflicted with panic attack, and she didn't learn that until high school. You just never know when it's going to plague you. You never know when something is going to plague you. And menopause sends you into those, right? The anxiety heightens. The hormones throw you off balance. You are off balance. You are fucking fucked up. For those of you who are dealing with menopause. Those of you who don't have the symptoms that some of us experience, you are lucky. I would give it anything to be normal, to feel normal, to not have, you know, the extreme up and downs, the highs and lows, the sadness, the crying over, you know, just a cute little smile, you know, a cute little walk that I saw Dylan do. You know, I'm bawling. Dan's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, he's walking. Okay. You know, it's not a happy place. And so I think that being aware, right? And this is what I always say. Being aware of your imperfections is one of the most powerful things you can do. Being aware, understanding your body, understanding your thought process, and understanding where you want to go is so important in your development as a person. I say this every day. Once you can look yourself in the mirror and see the cold, hard truth of the person looking back at you, you have two choices. You can either to continue to be in that ugly place, or you can pull up your britches and you can change the ugliness and fix the imperfections as best as your ability. And sometimes recognition is the hardest part. It took me a long time to recognize the scared, lonely, insecure woman that I was. Sad. I was sad. And when I finally saw that woman looking back at me, and I didn't see it until I started doing videos. Once I started doing videos and I saw how sad I looked, you know, I don't feel like, you know, people see, oh, it's your tone, you're such a bitch, that's why. No, I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at me. I was looking at my reflection. I was looking at my face. I was looking at my eyes, and I saw something I didn't like. I saw me for the first time. And that's when I said, oh shit. Fuck. And I kept looking at myself and I kept saying, I need to change this person. I don't like what I'm seeing. There's so much of me in there that needs to be let out. The good me, not the sad me, not the insecure me, not the, you know, the feeling of, you know, what am I doing? What's going on? Is this me? I didn't want to be that person anymore. I looked at myself in the mirror. And once I saw that, I was ready to change. And it's hard. It's painful. It's not easy. It's hard. And in that process, I've become a badass bitch, toot toot. Women like to use it against me, and they like to say, well, you know, most people who feel secure don't have to brag about it like you do. So that just shows your true insecurities. Maybe it's showing yours. Maybe my security is making you intimidated. Maybe my security is making you realize things about yourself that you need to strive to be better at. Maybe my security is showing you something that you have been avoiding to see. Once again, it's not a me problem, it's a you problem. Hard facts. Hard facts. Hard facts. I'm not here to win any popularity contests. I'm not here to win you over, because the people that I win over are the people that I want to win over. The people who come on my page and bitch at everything I do, say, or look like, I don't care to win you over. Toot toot. I don't need you. I want the people who want to be here. I want the people who see benefits of watching me, whether it's to laugh, to just, love my silliness, my attacking the trolls, or whatever I do, because that's me. This is me. This is what I like. This is who I am. I ain't changing because of what you think you see. Trust me, what you think you see is not even what I saw in myself. What I saw in myself was a lot scarier than the surfacey shit you are pointing out in my flaws. They're not my flaws, they're yours. You're attacking yourself and reflecting it on me. Toot toot. Toot toot. Yeah, I didn't change. My tone's still the same, right? My RBF is still the same. Those things don't matter. It's my actions. It's my inner soul, my heart, my empathy, and my actions. Toot, toot. Yeah. Hi, Donna. The crawfish capital of Louisiana. Well, shit me timbers. Life is tough. Yeah. We all have real stress. We all have struggles. I mean, all the people, obviously, we all have struggles. We all have mental illness. We are all on the spectrum. Yes, I'm clumping everybody on here because everybody does. Even the trolls. Obviously, there is something wrong with the trolls, right? There is something wrong for people coming on and attacking people they have no idea about, or they are failing to see the goodness in those people because they can't stand themselves. And they are intimidated by the people that are before them because it's actually jealousy. And I'm going to hear about this later because there's going to be people watching and commenting away on my videos because they won't agree with me. And they'll tell me how insecure I am and how wrong I am. But again, the cold hard truth is people who attack others, people who have assumptions about others, people who judge others. The problem is your problem. It's not the person you think it is, it's you. And how you can't see that is so baffling to me every fucking day. Every fucking day with a dot-da-das come on my page and tell me they think they know me, or they can psychoanalyze me by a fucking video. Okay. The people you should be psychoanalyzing are yourselves, not others. Because most of us are doing the work to make ourselves better. Most of us are changing for the better. Because you are the only person that can control your happiness. Your environment, your partners, your friends aren't going to make you happy. You yourself have to make you happy. And it's a complete and utter portrayal of your true character when you come on and you say ugly things to people. That's you, not me. It's very simple. It doesn't take a freaking medical degree to see that.
What are we talking about?
Psychology.
Psychology. Hannah?
No,
That was a good walk.
psychology.
Oh, my.
Anywho.
Anywho.
Who's shouting at Grandpa?
Who's what?
Is Grandpa here?
Someone shouting at Grandpa?
I guess. Somebody said stop shouting at Grandpa.
Oh, it probably mean like, every day, all day.
No shit, Sherlock!
Every day, all day.
God.
I'm a screaming. I just heard. Oh, he's sitting on the couch.
Oh, I know. I was being sarcastic.
The most sad song.
I just almost tripped. Woo! I don't know if we're going to be able to go tomorrow.
Snow?
Because of winter storm warning.
And where are you going? Did you see the videos I sent?
No. Rocky called me, but I told her I'd call her back. I don't think it's going to happen. Anyhow.
You can do it here.
One of these days, the trolls and the misery will be washed away. Or you may just live the rest of your life
Everybody have fun tonight.
being a miserable wretch and unhappy and cold and unkind. Until then, let love and kindness lead the way and show your love around each day. Because you, my friends, are the ones responsible for your fun and love and light and happiness. Oh, shit myself. Fuck me running. I don't think we're going tomorrow. Oh. Anyway, he is not always happy-go-lucky. Life would be much easier if he was like how you see him every morning. Life would be amazing. But don't let him fool you. It's not. You guys, it's Friday. It's time to boogie on down the highway. Boogie on down the highway. Boogie on down the highway. Live life to the fullest every day. 47. It feels like it's so much colder here. I don't even know. Of your young self, well, that's a good thing. Is it not? I hope so. It's fun being fun. It's fun making fun out of life. It's fun making fun of stresses. It's fun laughing at the idea that I won't be able to go tomorrow. My one night away. I will not be able to go and get away. Whoop-de-fucking-do. So what are you gonna do? Thank fucking God. Shit myself. One night away would have been wonderful. But no, joke's on you. You ain't going anywhere. Fuck. Even though it was stressing me out, now I'm kind of sad. Oh, shitballs. Oh, well. The kids were everybody's making it miserable. So maybe we'll just go, and, I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we will go and just have a date night and have Mark still come over and go somewhere. But, fuck. I don't want to get stuck anyway, right? I don't want to get stuck, so fuck. All right, y'all. It's time for me to vacate. I'm freezing my labia off. Well, just one. The left side. So I'm getting to work. I will see you tonight. On the live. Before I pay the big one. The one that's hanging out of my pants right now. Oh, it's not that low. Come on, you guys. Anyhow, I'll see you. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your Friday. Have a great day. Be kind. Be happy. And self-reflection. That's key. And it sucks, by the way. It's not easy seeing your faults. But remember, you're important, you're worthy, and you matter. And your feelings are just that, yours. There are plenty of people on this planet that like to tell you how to think and how to feel, but that's not the case because those aren't theirs. It's yours. Own it. Feel them. Understand them. And embrace them because you are entitled to them. It doesn't fucking matter who thinks what. Tell them to fuck off and stick it where the sun don't shine. Anyhow, other than that, look in the mirror and appreciate you. Appreciate your worth and appreciate everything that you provide and that you give to others. I love you guys. I will see you tonight. Peace, love, happiness.